Reporting live from 306 News, breaking news. We just received information about a case of maple syrup urine disease at Lake Memorial Hospital, a genetic disease that affects metabolism by the buildup of amino acids, causing the urine to smell like maple syrup, and early mortality happens in infants. We turn it over to Katie Dye with a concerned parent.
Before we talk to the parent, a little more background information on maple syrup urine disease. This disease first appeared in 1954 in an article about parents who had several children that all had the disease, and every single one of these children died. In the 1960s, because cells were able to be put in a culture, researchers were able to determine that all of these children had defective mitochondria, and this led to the development of the Guthrie test, which is now used to be able to detect the disease early. And now let's talk to the mother, Sweet Brown. Sweet Brown, tell us a little bit more about your child, Lamangelo Jr.
Hey, girl. Well, I had my little Lamangelo, 6 pounds and 9 ounces. He's such a blessing. No, just look at him.
He's cute.
Okay. Anyway, I had Lamangelo about 6 days ago, and I was sleeping. I was exhausted as hell, girl. My uterus was just trying to get itself back together, you know. Girl, it was just falling all apart. Anyway, I was asleep, and I started, smelling like pancakes and bacon and maple syrup and, my grandma's biscuits. Girl, don't get me started. But anyway, I woke up. Tell me why there wasn't no damn biscuits around, no pancakes, no maple syrup. So I called the nurse in there. Girl, I was so frantic. I did not know what to do. I was so scared. My baby had maple syrup in his pee-pee, girl. Can you believe that?
No.
Girl, so the doctor was in there, came in there about 48 hours later. I think that was about maybe like 3 days later.
2 days.
Girl, I know my baby was born. 2 days later, America, 2 days. The doctor said, Dr. Brandy Alexander, whatever her name is, she's an alcoholic. She don't really help me out with my baby. I'm gonna doctor. I'm gonna sue her. Had increased plasma concentrations within his body.
She probably said plasma concentrations.
Plasma constipations. You hear this lady? She don't know what she's talking about, honey. Plasma concentrations was in my baby's body, okay? And then 3 days later, he had ketonuria.
Ketonuria.
Ketonuria. He was real irritable. I mean, I was irritable too, because Lamangelo Sr., my baby daddy, ain't been here for me at all, But, he was real irritable. He just wasn't feeling well, and he wasn't eating, and my breast was starting to hurt. I need to get this milk up out of me, and my baby was just not cooperating.
Just so backed up.
Yeah, so the doctor was telling me about some Guthrie man. He was going to do this Guthrie man test on my baby, and, I wasn't too sure about that, because, I don't want no man named Guthrie touching my baby. Yeah, I don't want nobody named Guthrie touching my baby, so
nope.
I just don't know, like, my baby. Give me a moment. Okay, so my baby 5 days later was so fatigued. He was so tired. He was having difficulty breathing, and then I even passed out because, when your baby hurts, you hurt. I passed out, America. I passed out.
Feel it in your soul.
Yes, I feel it in my soul, and this Guthrie test is supposed to help my baby and tell me what's wrong with him, but I really hope the doctors are able to figure it out, because if this goes untreated with more than 10 days, my baby can go into a coma. My baby can have some cardiac respiratory failure, and that ain't gonna work, okay? Because me and Lamangelo Sr., we gonna get paid if something happens to my baby on Dr. Brandy Alexander's watch. So come on, baby. America, please listen to me. This disease is killing all these babies out here. Hide your babies, hide the pee-pee, because it's just an epidemic going on in America. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Ain't nobody got time for that. I need to take my baby home, okay? Head back to you, girl. Don't hold my baby like that.
Oh, okay. All right, well, that was our talk with Sweet Brown, and she was talking about her baby, Lamangelo.
His name is Lamangelo Jr.
That was her baby, Lamangelo Jr. And now we're going to go ahead and talk to our doctor, Dr. Chardonnay Sangria. All right, now we're here with the doctor, Dr. Chardonnay Sangria. We're going to have her tell us a little bit more about the disease. And is that a glass of sangria?
Maybe. I'm not on the clock.
Just wondered if you should be drinking that because we're in the middle of an interview.
It's a free country,
Okay.
from what I heard.
So why don't you tell us a little bit more about the symptoms, treatments of
Maple syrup urine disease.
Mm-hmm.
Well, first we're gonna start off with monitoring the diet and provide the right nutrients to sustain to you know the word for development and growth. We're gonna start off with an IV that reduces the branched chain amino acid. I need another glass. Then after that, the last step is just to continuously monitor his diet. And to make sure that there's no branched chain amino acids to cause any buildup, which are present in foods like eggs, fish, nuts, dairy, meat. I think mine, so I don't think he'd be drinking, but that's okay. I'll have all his drinks. I need another glass. But I'm gonna turn this back over to you. All right, bye.
All right, and just a little recap on what Dr. Chardonnay Sangria said in case you didn't catch it, which you wouldn't know why you wouldn't. The main goal of the treatment is just to make sure that the child has adequate nutrition for growth while limiting the amino acids that can't be broken down, eliminating those from their blood. And now let's go back to our main news anchor for News 306.
This is all for now on Channel 306 News. Check in at the 6 o'clock news for Lamongelo's progress.